checks. I thought that was been happening for a while now.
I think they should do more social media vetting myself. 800-585-1051. If you want to get a firearm license, I think they should go through social media. They do fingerprints. They go through mental health, but they don't go through your social media.
I feel like some jobs been doing that, though. I could be wrong.
Well, probably like on the low, probably, but I ain't never hear about it being like an actual thing that they check your social media. I mean, always for like cops, FBI, like stuff like that, government jobs.
Yeah, they do that, but every job should, because you want to know who you're employing. You want to know who, if you're a teacher, if you're employing a teacher that has an OnlyFans, and there's a problem with that.
I remember back in the day when this was like 2015. This is before Hillary Clinton came on the Breakfast Club, and they did a social media background check on all of us.
Oh, really?
They vetted our social media.
Oh, wow.
You didn't pass at first, right?
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I said things about them. I don't care though. It's
crazy.
They wound up doing it anyway.
And anything I'm gonna say, anything I've said about you, I'm gonna say to you. So it don't matter.
Yeah. But 800.
Well, actually, it's because I dressed up as Hillary for Halloween one year. And
You dressed up as who?
I had the mask on and the Nike tracksuit.
He is an idiot.
It was funny when that came up. They was like, Charlamagne actually dressed up like Hillary Clinton and this, that, and the other. But she came up. She wound up coming up anyway.
She was cool?
Yeah, she was cool.
Yeah, she's been there twice.
Yeah.
But then, you have things like, some people's social media is literally their personal outlet. Some people, that's what, I feel like in a sense, that's what social media is for you to show what you want about your personal life. How much of that is going to be judged by an employer or really taken seriously by, you know what I'm saying? Like, how can, I don't know, it needs to be some type of stipulation, or to a certain extent or something like that. Because, for instance, yesterday, given what we was talking about with Lauren, and when she went to DR, that was fun. That was business, but what she was doing suited
personal,
for that.
right.
You know what I mean? So now, what if she goes into like a big, say if BBC want to hire her or whatever, and they go on there and they don't give her the job because they seen that she parties in DR and she wears, certain clothing that, like now what? What is,
Yeah, but I still think even I'm 2A all day, right? So if you want to purchase a firearm, don't you want to see on their social media if somebody's threatening somebody?
Absolutely.
If somebody's living something crazy where you say, well, this person shouldn't have a firearm. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I think they should, Charlamagne.
Yeah, I think they do. They should have online vetting, social media vetting. I feel like some jobs already do that. I definitely know in entertainment they were doing that, because you got to think a lot of these entertainment companies were hiring talent. And then remember the old tweet era?
Yes.
When you had some, what I mean?
Bring back
the old tweet era, and people would have to let you go because of old tweets and all of that stuff like that. So a lot of them were doing, that online vetting. But I don't have a problem with it. I think that is good because, it's an extension of your character. Now, I will say I don't know how far back you should hold somebody accountable
for, right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you're hiring somebody at 30 and you saw them tweet something wild 15 years ago,
17 years
old.
I don't think that's fair, but I think there should be some level of online vetting. Yeah.
Hello, who's this?